Streak and Pipedrive are both CRMs, but they are built for completely different people. So the real question isn't which one is better, it's which one is right for you. Over the last few months I've used both of these and made full tutorials on each one. So I know how they really work, not just what's on the feature page, but where they actually shine and where they fall short. Now upfront, this video is sponsored by Streak, but before you click off, I made sure going in that I could be fully unbiased in this video. So I'm not going to favor Streak CRM, I'm just going to be honest about which one is best for who. And one of them is best for one type of person and the other one is better for another type of person. So I'm going to tell you exactly which is which. So here's what we're going to cover: how each one actually works, who each one is built for, and what they really cost, and then my honest pick depending on what you're looking for. So let's get into it. Before anything else, there's one difference between these two that explains basically everything else. Every pro, every con, the pricing, all of it. And that is that Streak lives inside Gmail, so it's not a CRM that connects to your email. It's a CRM that's built right into your inbox, and that's where you also use it. So you're literally working out of Gmail. Pipedrive is the opposite. It's a standalone app that you log into separately. It's a dedicated platform. And that one difference in your inbox versus its own platform drives pretty much everything else onward. So keep that in the back of your mind as we go. So I'll quickly cover how each one works exactly, starting with Streak. Like I said, it's built into Gmail, so your pipelines, your deals, the full email history of every contact, it's all right there where you're already working if you use Gmail. Meaning you don't have to switch tabs, you don't log into anything. The way it's structured, you get these spreadsheet style pipelines, and every deal is a box that holds everything. Every email, contact, every note, all attached to that one deal. It's strong for anything email driven. It's light to set up and there's barely any learning curve. And it's not just your desktop. There's a Streak app for iOS and Android that's close to the desktop version for the things you actually do on your phone. So you're not stuck at your laptop to update a deal. But, and this is important, it's Google Workspace only. So if you're not on Gmail, Streak just isn't for you. Pipedrive, on the other hand, is a dedicated sales CRM. You still get that nice visual pipeline, but again, it's its own platform that you log into. The upside here is it works with any email provider, Gmail, Outlook, whatever you've got. Plus, you get a proper web app and a strong mobile app. It's activity based, which means every deal is supposed to have a next step, a call, a follow-up, something. It's more opinionated about how you should sell, but you get deeper sales tooling because of that. So now let's talk about where each one actually pulls ahead, starting with Streak. Number one, and this is the big one, there is zero contact switching. Because it's all in your inbox, you actually keep it updated, and that matters more than most people think. Because the number one reason CRMs fail is nobody updates them. Streak gets used because it's right there in your inbox and it just takes seconds to update. Second, automatic email sharing. You can see your teammates' email threads on a deal without being CC'd on anything. Meaning everyone's got the full picture automatically. Third, it's the fastest setup of any CRM that I've used. You install the Chrome extension, sign in, and the AI builds your pipeline, and you're basically ready to go. There's almost no learning curve, and it's also flexible for non-sales stuff, such as partnerships, agency workflows, client work, fundraising, anything that runs through your email. So the bottom line, if your whole work life already lives in Gmail, this is the most natural fit you're going to find. So now where does Pipedrive win? First, you get deeper reporting and forecasting. If you are a data-heavy sales team that wants to really dig into the numbers, Pipedrive is stronger here. Second, it's not locked to Google. It works on Outlook and any other email. So if your team isn't on Gmail, that alone decides it. Both of them have solid mobile apps, so that's not the deciding factor here. Third, the pure sales features are more structured, with lead routing, built-in deal alerts, and the activity-based system I mentioned. It's all about moving deals forward in one prescribed way, and it scales well for a dedicated sales organization. If you've got a team that's living in a CRM all day rather than working out of their inbox, Pipedrive is built for exactly that. Now let's go over the AI and automations, and they both have made some improvements in this area. So with Streak, the AI is trained on your actual Gmail and email history. That means you get summaries to instantly catch up on a deal, you get deal Q&A where you can literally ask it questions and it pulls the answers from past conversations, and autofill that fills in your deal fields straight from the email thread or from web research. On top of that, the automations go further than most people expect. You can auto-create boxes from incoming inquiries, route new leads to the right person, fire off tasks when a deal changes stages, and ping your team in Slack. The one I like most is for still deals. If a box has been sitting in the same stage too long, Streak asks the AI what the next step should be, creates the tasks, assigns it to whoever owns the deal, and pings them on Slack. And you can swap that task out for a drafted email or adding the contact to a mail merge, whatever fits. It's build your own instead of a fixed system, so it's more flexible, but you do have to set it up yourself. So my honest take, because it lives in your inbox, it feels genuinely context aware of your actual conversations. Pipedrive's approach to AI and automations is a bit different. You've got the AI sales assistant, lead scoring, AI email writing, and some really solid workflow automations. But, and this is the catch, the heavier AI stuff like lead gen and routing, custom scoring, AI multi-email, that's locked behind the premium and ultimate plans. So Streak's AI is more about conversational deal intelligence, understanding what's actually happening in your inbox. Pipedrive's leans more towards sales forecasting and pipeline operations. Both of them can handle the sales side, like routing leads or chasing still deals. The real difference is that Pipedrive hands you a system and you work inside it, while Streak hands you the pieces and you build it around how you already work. So which one's better depends on whether you want context pulled from your conversations or analytics built for a sales team. Now let's go over the limitations of each one. With Streak, the big one is again that it is Google only. If you're not on Gmail, Streak CRM isn't for you. And the reporting, while solid, is lighter than some of the other tools out there, including Pipedrive. Then for Pipedrive, the main thing is it's another tool you have to log into and keep updated. And that's the classic reason that CRMs go unused in the first place. It's also opinionated, so if your sales process doesn't match the way Pipedrive thinks you should work, it can feel a bit rigid. And you're back to syncing your email into it instead of just working inside of it. Now let's go over the pricing. And this is where it gets interesting because the sticker price or the pricing plans are not the full story on either one. I'll look at monthly billing here because that's what most people actually want to pay. And both of them are priced in dollars here. So starting with Pipedrive, you've got Lite at $24, Grove at $49, Premium at $79, and Ultimate at $99. Now all of these are per user per month. And the Lite plan has no email sync, so for a CRM, realistically you need Grove at $49. But all of the AI features and the more advanced stuff, those are behind the more premium plans. So things like the lead gen and routing, custom scoring, contracts and e-signatures, AI multi-email, all of that is on the premium and even ultimate plan, so not on the cheaper plans. Now for Streak, you've got Pro at $59 and Pro Plus at $89, both again per user per month, and Enterprise at $159, and there is also a free plan. The core CRM and mail merge are on Pro, and automations and integrations kick in at Pro Plus at $89. The AI runs on a monthly credit system across all the plans. Now whether Pipedrive is cheaper really depends on what you need. If you just want a clean pipeline with email tracking, Pipedrive Grove at $49 undercuts Streak. But the second you want the serious AI and sales features, then you are on Pipedrive Premium at $79, and that's right up there with Streak Pro Plus at $89. So at that point, it's not really about price anymore. It's about whether you want a standalone sales machine or a CRM that lives in your inbox. And then one last thing with pricing, watch the add-ons. With Streak, the plan price is basically what you pay, the only variable is AI credits. And those are included every month, pooled across your team. And you only top them up if you actually choose to. With Pipedrive, the sticker price can be a little deceiving, because features like Lead Booster, projects, campaigns, and web visitors are paid add-ons on top of your seat price. So your real monthly cost can climb past the headline number unless you are on a top tier where some of them come bundled. So after all of that, who should actually get which? Simply said, I would go with Streak if most of your deals start in email. So if you're on Gmail or Google Workspace, if you want something you actually keep updated, or if you are a solopreneur, an agency or a small team managing relationships, and that's sales or something else, then I would go with Streak. Then on the other hand, I would go with Pipedrive if you've got a dedicated sales team, if you need deep reporting and forecasting, if you're on Outlook, or you just want email flexibility, or if you want a structured sales process baked right in. Now for me personally, Streak is the better option. since all of my inquiries come through Gmail and it just fits right into my workflow. That may be different for you, so the bottom line is that Streak is for inbox-driven, lightweight workflows where you will actually use it. Pipedrive is for serious, standalone, data-heavy sales operations. So really, when you strip it all down, it comes down to one question: do you want your CRM living inside your inbox, or do you want it as its own dedicated sales machine? Answer that and you've got your pick. Links to both tools are in the description, and you'll also find links to both of the full tutorials I made on them, so you can see each one in action before you commit. If this helped you make a decision, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.